everybody. Welcome back to Daily Thoughts. It's your girl, Tanisha. Thanks for tuning in. So, today's topic that we're going to discuss is no pressure, no diamonds, as mentioned in episode 101. Here's a little close-up of the card. No pressure, no diamonds. So, starting right off at the top, what exactly does that mean to you? I'll wait. No pressure, no diamonds. For me, I would say right off the top, no pressure, no diamonds means that if you don't apply the work, the time, the attention, the detail, you won't get your true value. You won't be able to reach your fullest potential or your full worth. That's for anybody. If you put in the time, the effort, the work, hey, I think anything's possible. If you want to see results, you have to do the work. So, I would say anything worth having does not come easy. You don't want to be given everything your whole life. You want to have some value. You want to be able to say, I made this happen on my own. And that applies to different things in life. If you want that new car, if you want that new house, if you want that new job, you can't just get it by wanting it and saying, oh, I'm going to get it. You have to put in the work. In order to reach that beautiful diamond in the end, you have to get your hands dirty. You have to do things that pushes you to your limits sometimes. For example, if you want that new job, you have to apply to that job. You have to make sure your resume matches the requirements of that job. You have to make sure that you're prepared for the interview and whatever else may come with it. But in order to do that, you have to prep. You have to put in work. You have to get those years of experience or go to school and get that degree that they're looking for. You have to make it happen. Only you can make it happen for you. And if you've done all that you could with applying the pressure to reach the diamond, then guess what? It's yours. And if it happens where you don't receive that outcome that you were looking for, don't look at it as a failure. Look at it as a learned experience. Look at it as a reason to keep pushing. Think of it as, oh, that opportunity just wasn't for me. Oh, that car just wasn't for me. But guess what? Because now you know how to handle pressure, you know what it takes to feel pressure, anything's possible. You're going to get your diamond. And sometimes the diamond is buried real deep, so you really got to dig. So don't let anything come in your way. Don't let anything stop you. Don't let negative thoughts, negative people, nothing that's negative interfere with what you got going on and where you're trying to go. Maintaining expectations. When you're trying to reach your diamond, you have to understand the road will not always be easy. The road will definitely not always be easy. You'll have bumps in the road like nobody's business, especially when you're going far and greatness is coming. Don't expect the easy path. Expect to be tried, regardless of what the situation is. A task at work, different people trying to take your shine. It could be anything. But I would say set a list of expectations. What you expect to go through, what you don't expect to go through, and put it all in your mind, whether it's in the back of your mind, the front of your mind, to tell yourself, this is possible. This could happen. So when it comes and that pressure starts kicking, you won't be ready to give up. You'll be like, oh, I planned for this. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it was a possibility this was going to happen. But guess what? You're prepared to keep going to get your diamond. So, with setting expectations, you already know you have to set goals as well. Goals will help drive this crazy ship, this crazy bus, this crazy car, whatever you want to call it. But you need goals. Short-term goals, long-term goals. And yes, before anybody says it, I talk about goal setting a lot in my videos, but I believe it's a necessity. I believe in order to get to the next level, you must know where you're starting, where you need to go, where you plan to go. Speaking of, I will have a video coming out of myself creating a vision board. I would say everyone, kids, adults, whoever, I would say everybody should create a vision board at some point in their life. But my idea of a vision board is kind of different than what I'm used to seeing. I'm used to seeing vision boards that discuss, where everybody wants to go, what everybody wants in their life. But for my vision board, we're going to have the past, the present, and the future. And that's all thanks to a very good friend of mine who came up with that idea. And I was like, oh, yeah, cool, I like it. Because you have to see growth. And that's where the goals come back in. In order to see where you're trying to go or to reach where you're trying to go, you must first start somewhere. The goals is what you put in place to get to that next level. Okay, right now I'm riding on the bus. How do I get to the car? Okay, now I got a car, but I want a boat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be that dramatic, but it's, putting things in place so you know where you need to go, how to get there. The goals line everything up for you. And you should be sure to, I would say, set 5 goals starting off. It can be small ones. It can be big ones. Like, for example, working out. If you want to lose a certain amount of weight by a certain date, some people have that ability to say, hey, I want to lose 20 pounds by so-and-so date. And they just, bam, get outside, working out, changing their diet, quick, everything's rapid. However, some people are not like that. Some of us, we have to say, okay, I want to lose this amount of weight, so how can I start? And we can be so stuck in our way that we're like, we're not changing everything at once. So, 1, I'm going to set a goal to drink 3 bottles of water every day. That sounds doable. But that's the first goal, trying to get to actually drinking 3 bottles of water every day. The next goal, okay, by so-and-so, I reached that 3 bottles every day. Once I reach day so-and-so, then I'm going to cut out soda and juice. And I'm going to only drink water with all my meals and in between until so-and-so date. Okay, so now I got the water down. Now I know, okay, the water's moving. I'm not bringing too much sugar in. Now I done cut out junk food. Okay, cool. This is working out. You're changing up like your fried foods. You're doing less fried, more baked. You have a plan. You set goals. You set meal plans. You set everything in order so your mind is ready. And remember, that's an important thing. When you set goals that will mentally click with you. Set goals that your mind is like, okay, I can handle that. I can do that. Because if you're saying one thing, but your mind is thinking another and they're not on the same track, it's not going to work. You'll be back to square one. And I'm not saying when setting goals, you don't, I guess for lack of better words, relapse at times. It's natural. You're human. Things happen. However, if you set those goals, you'll know where you lost focus. You'll know when you got off track. And if you can find out when you got off track, then guess what? That's half the battle right there. Because when you set the goals and expectations, they go hand in hand. You can see, okay, when I got to this goal, I expect these obstacles to come in my way. Okay, I missed that obstacle. Oh, but I got stuck at this one. Okay, let me go back to my goals and see how I can get around that obstacle or go over that obstacle this time. That's the goal. That's the beauty. No pressure, no diamonds, people, is all about seeing what you want and working hard to get it. If you can work hard to get what you want, man, let me tell you, you'll be through the roof. So everybody, in conclusion with today's topic, no pressure, no diamonds. There you go, so you can see it. I want to say, set goals, set expectations, and do not let anyone get in your way. But you must remember, sometimes we are our only issue. We can be our biggest critic, our biggest downfall, our biggest loss. But guess what? We can also be our biggest win, our biggest accomplishment, our biggest satisfaction. So let's be positive together. Let's focus on no pressure, no diamonds. Let's be the best we can. Okay? Okay, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, don't wait on it. Work on it. See ya.